Hi everyone, welcome to Religion 325. I try to do these little screencasts every week before each lesson so that it gives you an idea of how you can do well in the class. These courses are all pretty well pre-programmed by people other than the instructors, and so if there's a question or a complaint or a compliment about the format of the assignments, the number of the assignments, the amount of time they take, you can give that feedback to me at any time because it won't bother me at all. And I'll quickly get that on to those who are in charge of those things. I see my role as one is to be able to help you understand what the assignments are, how to do well on them, and then maybe add some insights to the doctrine and covenants as you move along in the course. So that's just a little bit about what these are for. These should be in every lesson so that you can look at them and re-look at them, but they won't be very long, 5 or 6 minutes in total. When you log into the course, you will see a screen similar to this one, I believe. iLearn 3.0 is new for me as well as many students this term, and so we'll work our way through this, but I think yours looks fairly similar to this when you get into the lessons. For lesson 1, a couple things you need to pay attention to every week, of course. You want to work your way through each one of these segments, click on these, read what's inside, make sure that what you're doing is in order, and then if you click on introduction lesson, this will give you a full-blown, very nicely done. In fact, these are a lot nicer than the old set of lessons in iLearn 2.0, but they're colorful and they look good and pretty clear. Here's a couple of things you want to pay close attention to for this week's lesson. In the prepare section, you're going to need to read section 1 of the Doctrine and Covenants and the explanatory introduction. Sometimes students can't find the introduction. It's prior to section 1 of the Doctrine and Covenants. You'll need to read both of those and then take an assessment on it. It's found here in this complete set of instructions. These are complete for the week, and then there's individual ones as you get into each assignment that maybe give a little more detail but guide you where you need to go and submit your work. So you'll need to take the assessment. It's a one-time shot. If you get hung up on a question or get tricked, you can email me, and sometimes I can help you reset that or whatever it might be. The research part of it is really just a paper and a report. From the 2 assigned readings, you're going to need to write a paper, and they always give a word count. And it will be something that this week is specified here, but you need to make sure and always put your word count with it, and make sure that when you do your work that it's easy for me to understand that you've completed all the segments of the assignment. For example, in this one, what you need to do is find 4 specific things, specific insights from the introduction, and then 6 specific insights from the assigned reading in section 1. So the way I would do it is I'd put section 1 or introduction, and then I'd write 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the other, and I'd write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's easy for me to decide to decipher what you've submitted. That should be very easy for you to do. And then it's easy for me to grade, and you'll most likely always get full points. Okay, make sure you put a reference if there's a verse number so that we can make sure they can give you full credit on that. The Teach One Another assignment is pretty simple this week. It's a little bit of a way to introduce yourselves. You're to post in the class discussion board 100 to 150 words in a new discussion thread, a little bit about yourself. Also submit a picture in there. Instructions are found in the assignment on how to do this. Pictures can be about anything. Maybe something that you like to do, but it needs to be a picture of you that we can see. Then you need to read through some of the posts, at least 3 or 4, and reply to 2. And then when someone replies to you, then reply back. If you've done all of those, you'll get full credit. And that pretty well summarizes all of the assignments for this first week. If you have questions, feel free to email me or call me on my cell phone. I'd like to help you get through this assignment. Most people find that even though this is an online course, and it's a little different than a regular class would be in seminary or institute or religion course, that most people find that their testimonies have increased about prophets and apostles and the Savior as they've worked their way through the Doctrine and Covenants through these very well done assignments. Anyway, hope you have a great week, and if you have questions, again, give me a call. Thanks.